know my biggest travel regret? It's really not slowing down whenever I'm traveling. I have this tendency to get in a rush and want to do everything that's possible that can be done in one spot. And I really try and cram everything into as little amount of time as possible. If I could give you one tip, it would be to really slow down and enjoy your experiences. It's more about quality than quantity. When you're in the moment, try and revel in those emotions and really take in what's happening. And then after the fact, I would highly recommend travel journaling and trying to write down what you were feeling, what kind of emotions were going on, and what your highlights of the day were, what the lows of the day, what the highlights of the trip were, and what those lows were. And even the little details of what happened on that trip, because the more you travel, the more you lose those fine details and they kind of get lost among all the other places that you've been to in the world. Time moves so fast, as all of us know, and you really have to be intentional about slowing it down and taking in a moment. If you aren't hitting that follow button, like button, now's your time to do it. Show me some love and give me a follow. So for example, when I finished college and I spent 60 days in Europe, and I went to probably 10 different countries, and I was going to multiple places within those countries. For example, in Italy, I did Rome, Venice, Florence, and Milan, and really doing like 3 or 4 days in each of those places really doesn't do it justice. And so if I had a time machine and I could go back in time and really change that trip, would I? The answer is really no. I really wouldn't change anything about that trip. It was really one of the most transformative experiences of my life, and I wouldn't change a thing about it. That was my first big solo trip, and I learned a lot about myself during that trip. But I realized that looking back, I really just scratched the surface of some of the most popular places in the world and some of the most iconic landmarks, and I wish I knew a little bit more detail, more history about the places I've been to. So now it's your turn to go have a life-changing experience and build a deeper connection with places on your trips, and really try and journal and take it all in the moment. This is Heath with Hindsight. Since day 17 on the road to 10K. Follow for more.